I had to resort in ways of getting the best mode, best system design parameters, not exactly sacrificing or making it so informal, but yet provide values which can be taken. We don't even have a system yet, but we're trying to come up with a system and come up with a ridership demand and come up with the best mode out of a ridership demand that doesn't exist yet. Well, it does exist, but given the parameters, that's why I use quite an informal way of optimizing it.
You want to follow up on
There's nothing wrong with manual approach. Don't take the question wrong. You're in control, whereas a algorithm sometimes does some unexpected things. But yeah, I can see it's a hard problem to characterize and put in a nice format that you can
Yes, sir. Most of the
throw ideas at.
yes, most of the informal, well, it's not under the optimization scheme, but modeling the system itself, I had to consider, I had to consider a lot of technical aspects into the model itself, trying to make sure that it represents a real life model. Even transferring from, if you go to a web station, I had to consider passengers going out and dwell time. When you have to consider if it stops to a station, it goes out and it goes to the next line and makes use of not just any random number, but I considered input probability distributions. Well, actually exponential, which was recommended by simulation modeling analysis book. I did, though. I incorporated most of the technical stuff as much as I can in the real-world data, but the optimization scheme, admit it sort of looked manual.
Dennis?
Eric, I thought you did a great job. I only had one question with, I noticed in your models you had the stations. I was just wondering what research you did into the design of the stations, because you talk about balking, and one of the things I think of is, well, if the person, does he see a crowd of people up on the platform, or are there if anyone's ever been to Disney World, they have those lines that everyone just scoots in. Is that what what motivated the design of the stations when you were considering how people will load and unload? Because surely loading and unloading must take some time away transports.
Yes, sir. Yes, Ben. I agree very much that your point is well taken. I could very well model the station itself because it affects the delay time and all that stuff. I have to accept that. However, in the scope of my research, I can. What I'm concerned about is the average waiting time. How do you say that? I am concerned with the raw data first, the transit time, the waiting time, and the station itself, the station design. After I get to know those values which are needed, then I can factor in those station delay times. But maybe I can do it in a future work.
Are there any other questions from the classmates?
Now, talking about some of the future work that you brought up, in your opinion, after doing all of this research, what do you feel like is the most important next step as far as modeling and design?
In terms of the magnet system? Or?
Right. Like you talked about alleviating parking and web decongestion. What do you feel like?
Yeah, if we made you stay here for another semester,
I know how much you'd like
which
to
has been,
hear.
what would you do?
Well, this is just me. I feel strongly. We are the only campus, I believe, that has a track, and I feel that with this contribution that I made, I hope that it's a step closer to that realization. So, of having a real maglev system working. And with all those problems that you said, those are actually the problems that I thought of, which can, using this model, this discrete event simulation, this can help the campus, the university, to improve itself, have a more efficient system, and well, I'm still with the ODU, and I would like this campus, without sounding cheesy, but helping the system, helping my contribution for this, if ever I stayed more. But ever.
So I'm gonna throw the didn't answer the question flag on you. So if you had time and funding to do additional work, which of the 3 future work activities would you undertake? Is that not the essence of your question?
Thank you for clarification. I believe that the adding of stations is the most important thing, and not only that, but it would be nice if we have a track which leads to downtown Norfolk. I just believe that we need.
So you wouldn't add more stations in
Yes.
between the ones we already have?
And
But you would widen
it and add more. If I can extend it to all the way to downtown Norfolk and know, if it's efficient, that would be a good thing to know.
What about having closed loop?
Yes, sir. That is, given the limitation of our track, we only have like that movement.
Yeah, how do you think that would change things?
I believe that will change it a lot because it will save more time. It can easily, there will be another set of movement for the sleds. The reason why we only have 11 modes, well, we can think of so many modes, but if given a different, infrastructure modification such as that, definitely it has an effect on the values that the optimized scheme we have.
So did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thanks. Now we're going to move to, I think, any professors that